Welcome, everybody. I am so sorry that it has taken me a while. It's been about a year since I have been on. I'm not going to make any excuses because life happens for a lot of people, but today I wanted to come on and talk about supporting without talking. And the reason why I want to touch a little bit on this subject is because I am going through some things myself with some loved ones, some people that I care greatly about. So if you want to know what I'm talking about, listen, stay tuned. Please don't forget to subscribe, to like, give this video a thumbs up, and turn on your notification bell so that you will never miss a video when I post. When one of our loved ones have been given that news that no one wants to hear, it's hard to know what to say. It's complicated. We may be hurting, but we know that they are hurting even more. We don't know what they need from us. Knowing how to comfort someone, a loved one with terminal illness, is always challenging. You may hear me saying a lot because I'm actually in this situation with some loved ones of mine, some very close friends of mine. I just got the news just a couple weeks ago, last week. It just seems like every week I'm getting some news about terminal illness with a loved one or a family member. And I found that it has been very challenging for me. It's been very painful. It's been very hurtful because I love them and I care. And that is the purpose of me jumping on today, is to share some of the things that has actually been helping me to know how to deal with the situation. I find that so many people are saying the wrong things. They're doing the wrong things. And really all that person needs from us is to know that they can talk to us, they can call us, that we'll be there to listen to them. We don't want to remind them that they are sick. They spend enough time throughout the day thinking about their situation, and they don't need us adding to their time. I find that we are adding pain, more pain and hurt to their life because we are saying the wrong things. We are talking about the wrong things instead of just listening to them. That's what they need. And we may think just listening is not enough. It's just not enough. But it's more than enough for them because your presence means so much more. Just your presence and just knowing that you are there to listen to them. One thing I want to say is one of the biggest mistakes or errors I see that we make is we try to make our loved one accept death. That is not our job. That's not our responsibility. And they do not have to accept death. This is something that they have to deal with. If they are in denial, our job is to be there and to be supportive and just listen to them. Sometimes they may ask us questions, and it's okay to answer, but maybe we should think before we answer, because this is their life. We're not in that situation. I see a lot of us telling people, what they should do and how they should do it. And I've always thought to myself, of what has made you an expert on telling people how to cope? Have you been there before? And if you have you left this earth and came back to tell us the best method? Most of the time, I would say no. You're dealing with that loved one that is battling every single day in their mind. Their whole life has changed. They have children. They may have children. They may have a spouse. They may have a significant other, grandchildren, cousins, uncles, nieces, the list goes on. And they, most of the time, are not ready to leave here. They're not ready to go. They want to see their loved ones. They want to be with their loved ones as much as possible. So to try to convince them to deal with and to accept death, we're out of line. There's no other way to put it. We are out of line. And you have to think about if it was you. If it was you. They don't want to hear us also saying how that God can do it. And even though we know that God can do it, so sometimes we need to just hold those words to ourselves. There's nothing wrong with us praying about it and believing for miracles, but some things we need not to say. I want to go back a little bit when I said that letting them know, your loved ones know that you are there for them and there to listen. Please do not say anything that you don't mean. Do not say that you are going to be there to listen if you're not going to be there to listen. If you're going to get upset when they call you in the middle of the night, if they call you, maybe you feel like too much. Do not think about what you say. Do not say that you are going to be there. You can call me anytime. I'll be there. It doesn't matter what time it is. I'll be there. So just be careful of making promises or telling them that you are going to do something that you may not do. Be careful of causing more hurt to someone else's life. Ask your loved one, what is it that they desire from you? What is it that you want from me? What is it that you need from me? Don't just assume. Respect them enough to ask them. That's going to be more effective on this journey for them. Another thing we need to realize is that our relationship may change with them, but you have to realize that they're going through some things. They're changing. Their thought pattern is changing. Their mind is changing. There's many things that are changing for them. And you may think that they're pulling away, but they're trying to find a way to cope with this themselves. You may be hurting too, because I'm in that situation. You may be hurting too, but it's not about us, it's about them. And our desire should be that our loved one is able to live as fully as possible while dealing with this situation. That's what we should all want. And if you are a person that's dealing with terminal illness right now, I am so sorry, and my prayers are with you. And if you are looking for a miracle and believing for a miracle, I have no problem with believing with you. I would love to believe with you. Drop your name down in the comments, and I promise you I will pray for you. I will believe with you. I will stand in agreement with you, because as I said, I am definitely a faith person, and some of my greatest miracles from God has come from just believing and trusting and having faith, and not focusing on what I see with my natural eye, when I'm actually looking at, and just believing and seeing what I want or what I desire it to be, and just believing that. It is what I desire, it is what I want it to be, and just standing on it. So I will stand in agreement with you. I will touch, as they say, touch and agree for your miracle. So drop your name down. If you're not a person dealing with this, and you're that person that's supporting that loved one, that friend, that co-worker, I just want you to just share whatever has helped you through the process in helping them and supporting them. Just leave a comment. Before I get off of here, I just want you to be conscious of what you say, and to know that support doesn't always require talking. Continue loving your loved ones. And most of all, take care of yourself. Drink lots of water. Eat some healthy dishes, as many healthy dishes as possible. And get a lot of rest so you can be that support that they need when they need you. Listen, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, I would love for you to subscribe. And I would love for you to give this video a thumbs up and leave that comment. Also, turn on your notification bell so that you will never miss a video. Now, my videos are going to be a little bit different. I just want to jump on today really quickly. I hadn't made a video in about a year, a little bit over a year, because I'm kind of turning a leaf and doing something different with the videos. But I had to come on and just do this really quickly. My other videos are going to be talking about just life experiences, and I'm going to be going live, doing a lot of lives where that I can interact with everyone and we can get some feedback on different subjects and different things, and having guests, but mostly positive vibes. Everything positive here. There's enough negativity on YouTube, on social media, and everywhere else. So my focus is positive vibes. Have a great one, and I will see you soon. Blessings.